G'day, it's Jamie, and welcome to Where's My Yowie. Today, I'm reading an old newspaper report about a marsupial fish from 1867, so we'll get into it. This was published in the Tasmanian Times on Thursday, the 12th of December, 1867, titled Marsupial Fish. A very curious specimen of an animated nature has been brought over from New Zealand and is now on exhibition at 85 Bourke Street East. The animal is one of the most paradoxical structure, and its characteristics are not only inaptly indicated by the name given to its discoverer, who called it the sea kangaroo. It seems that in July last, a fisherman named Hanson was on the beach between Donahue's and Makanui, West Coast New Zealand, when he saw a queer-looking object, a cross apparently between a sunfish and a wallaby, standing on the shore. Regarding the stranger as a curiosity which he could make a man's fortune to exhibit in England, where any monster makes a man, he made an attack on it with an oar of his boat. He knocked the creature over and then took hold of it by the tail, for it had a tail something like that of a kangaroo, only not so big, when the unmannered brute turned round sharply and caught him by the leg with his nicety of shark's teeth, arranged in many close rows, any young tiger of the ocean could display. The fisherman got a very ugly bite or two, or three, for the sagacious little cuss was very quick and active in its attack, but the proper use of his oar he at last contrived to reduce it to a state of quietude. He then saw that he had caught a very odd fish indeed. The thing had a broad round body, large thick fins on each side, a most sharkish mouth, and sharp serrated teeth, a long pendant cartilaginous snout, and an ancient and fish-like smell, decidedly a fish. But then it had a pair of kangaroo-like legs, with a little pair of rudimentary ones in front of them, keeping up the resemblance of a kangaroo, which is also supported by its habit of motion, jump by jump, and its long tail used apparently to direct its balance and its course. A most delicate monster when erect, the creature stood about 2 feet or 2.5 feet in height, but measured from the end of its snout to the tip of its tail, it was about 5 feet. Closer inspection showed that it was a member of the marsupial family. It had gills for use in water, but was provided with other breathing apparatus for service when it took the air on the shore. It was clearly an amphibious kind of brute, with decidedly carnivorous propensities. Its capture prepared the skin and got it stuffed as a curiosity, which the public might be willing to pay a look at, and which has, it seems, caused considerable difficulty to the students and professors of natural history who have inspected it. The end. This is really interesting. When I was first reading this, because I said it had a round, I didn't believe it at all, first of all, like a marsupial fish, you kidding me? And then they said it had a broad round body, large thick fins on each side, a sharkish mouth with serrated teeth, a long pendant snout, and then it had and I'm thinking, it's probably like a shovel-nosed shark or a banjo shark or one of those stingray shark things that that we've got, that we know about. But then when it said it had the kangaroo-like legs and the tail, and it jumped on land, and then they're saying it's got gills, but it's amphibious. It's saying when it was standing on its feet, it was 2.5 feet high, and all over length was 5 feet long. And I was thinking, what is this? And all I can come up with this has got to be a hoax. It's the only thing I can come up with. If someone knows what this creature is, I'd love to know. But as far as I'm concerned, I reckon this is probably a hoax. Okay, that's it for me. I'll get back to you all next time. Bye.